This is Dawson Meadows with the Video Wire, coming off a big weekend last weekend downtown at the Steel Horse Rally. Great time, great turnout, but I'm happy the Steel Horse Rally is only once a year. Now, here's what's out there. Well, it's been announced that Fort Smith has officially turned green and will start offering recycling as an added benefit to both our community and planet. So if you didn't participate in the practice run that we've been doing now for a while, well, there's no better time to start. If you have been practicing this whole time, good for you. The $680,000 spent running recycling trucks on routes that picked up your recycling only not to recycle was not unnecessary. I mean, how else would you think that we're actually recycling? I mean, it was practice, people, and practice makes perfect, right? Yes, so keep up the good work. That plastic bottle or aluminum can will soon make its way to the proper burial recycling facility. I'm certain of it. Well, when it comes to student debt and the resources available to combat it, there's an undeniable awareness gap. That was the key takeaway from a recent presentation by the students at the University of Arkansas Fort Smith College of Business. Read complete story and more local, regional, and statewide news at talkbusiness.net. Things to do this weekend: the Fort Smith Symphony returns for their final concert of the year at the ArcBest Performing Arts Center on Saturday night starting at 7:30. Fort Smith Western Heritage Month is in full swing this month with a number of Western-themed things to do, including Old West reenactments at the Town of Judgment in downtown Fort Smith, performances all month and all summer long from the Lawbreakers and Peacemakers. Coming up May 20th is the Girls Inc. Crawfish Boil at Columbus Acres, always a great time. In fact, a Dawson Meadows favorite. Coming up June 2nd, Havana Nights, a benefit for the Fort Smith Children's Emergency Shelter, another Dawson Meadows favorite. In fact, the Crawfish Boil and Havana Nights, two events I try to never miss. Next week we'll be joined by the lovely Miss Ashley Allert, the director of Dawson, the director of development for the Children's Emergency Shelter. She's promised me rum, cigars, and good conversation. Three things hard to turn down. Also in June, the Riverfront Blues Fest is coming. July, we've got the Bordertown Brewfest Ales for Trails, craft beer festival in year number 2. With year number 1 coined as officially badass. The Peacemaker Music Fest is coming up in July as well. The Unexpected, Art on the Border. The list goes on and on. Stay in town the last week of July. Just trust me on that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check out things to do at fortsmith.com for a complete list of things to do. That's it for this week. I'm Dawson Meadows with the Video Wire. Keep it positive out there. If you love Fort Smith, love it out loud, don't forget to recycle. I mean, recycling is easy. I pretty much recycle. I'm a mountain biker. Do you know how many trash bins are at a mountain bike race or an event? Like 7. I mean, I walk up to an area to dispose of my waste and I have to carefully choose the right bin for my plastic fork, the watermelon rind, and the leftover grilled chicken, and the empty can of core. I mean, you just pick. It's not hard to do. Recycling's easy. Until next week, I'm Dawson Meadows. Remember, this stash is for you.